Happy Monday. It is National Taco Day, but today on Wake Up Charlottesville, we are talking about football. So while you're watching the highlights of Sunday's games, make sure that you have a taco by handy to make it go a little bit better.
I was just researching, Ruby, by the way, where I can get a taco by 10 a.m. And my options are very low. I guess people don't eat tacos that early.
I say if you bring the subject up, you should bring the tacos. Ruby.
Yeah. I told you earlier today, Larry, money is looking funny. So, I have to catch you on a later note.
All right.
Okay. So let's talk about the Panthers.
Yeah.
For 28-36, they fell to the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Hear my father saying in my head right now, how about those Cowboys? Because he...
Oh, you disappeared on us there, Ruby. Anyway, it was a good game, and I think the Panthers knew that going into Dallas was going to be tough. I mean, you play in front of that crowd down there, and that stadium, the stadium that Jerry Jones built, it's going to be some heavy competition. And the Cowboys are on fire. I mean, they haven't looked this good in a long time. Good fight for the Panthers, and now they're 3-1, which is still a good record. That's not bad. They're kind of tied in the NFC South with that team from down there in Florida.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is the Panthers have a lot to celebrate. That the fact that Sam Darnold is this effective running the ball, passing the ball, right? DJ Moore's on fire. And I think one thing that we noticed this past week is that they moved the ball around a lot more, because DJ Moore was still covered by one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL, and he still was able to get over 100 yards. This team is special this year. So, but the Cowboys might have that upper edge, because that's a really tough offense to beat.
It definitely is. I mean, and obviously they got a fine-tuned offensive line, a lot of protection for the quarterback, good running game. Defense looking good. I mean, all the elements came together for the Cowboys yesterday. Panthers still have some great opportunities. They're playing the Eagles this coming Sunday here in town at Bank of America Stadium, and then after that, the next week in town against the Vikings. So I think that's 2 wins for the Panthers in the next couple of weeks. What do you think?
Fingers are crossed.
Ruby, you were spitting a fact earlier, if we can hear your audio, and I was impressed. You impressed me with these stats every week.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I want to make sure I am very loud and clear when I say Sam Darnold became the first quarterback in league history to rush for 5 touchdowns during his team's, or the Panthers' first 4 games. So even though we did have a setback, he is really trying to make his mark here in Charlotte. And I think that game after game, he is definitely showing that little by little.
And I truly think that if CMC was out there, Christian McCaffrey was playing, I think that could have been just the extra edge. And I'm happy by new reports. He's not on the IR. IR would have been like a minimum of 3 weeks. He could be back in a couple of weeks. And imagine we steal a win away from the Eagles that bring us to 4-1. There's a lot of promise going forward, too. So, yeah, first time that we are not talking about a victory on a Monday doing these. But I'm really proud of the Panthers, and they're going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And I think you mentioned Sam Darnold. This guy does it almost effortlessly. And, we think back to Cam Newton as the great runner, but Sam Darnold, with his ability and like I said, so effortlessly, the way he just takes it right across the goal line. And I think this guy even has more to offer for the team, and taking them playoff-bound Carolina Panthers.
Larry Sprinkle said it here first.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a lot longer. Like, they've been clicking right away. So I'm super pumped. And also, May Lynn says that she's super impressed by Sam Darnold. I think it's one of the biggest surprises this NFL season, along with a few other storylines. So it's nice that the Panthers are getting some good press.
He's with the right team, and that's the main thing. All right, it's been fun. We got the game this coming Sunday here at Bank of America Stadium, taking on the Eagles.
Go Panthers.
See ya.